It just takes a second to hit the subscribe button, but it means a lot to us. Thanks guys. Today's featured channel is Big G Audits. Please use the links in the description to check out the full original video and also his channel. Get subscribed and watch more of his content.
It's 40. We're doing 50. He's doing 50 mile an hour in a 40. Lord, we're gonna have to ask him what the hell he doing speeding. On my way home. Oh, we get the good stuff. Then eventually he turns that up here. State and down this road right here, not going to emergency?
You know where I'm going?
Are you going to them calls? What I thought. Where's that call you went to, buddy? Huh? Where's that call you went to there? Huh? You're the jack off I came here about.
Are you?
Where's the call you went to? Huh?
Let her know I said hello.
Where's that call you went to? Going 85 mile an hour down the interstate. No lights or sirens on. Huh? Huh? Where's that call you went to?
I'm Sergeant Holmes. This is Sergeant Owens.
How are you?
Make a complaint?
Yes, sir. I was coming back home from Bristol, and I was probably 5 or 6 miles up the interstate. Excuse me, honey, I'm sorry. When one of your officers, did you get his name, ma'am? You never did tell me what his name was.
Yes.
You won't have to see or anything, buddy?
Oh, you told them?
You won't have to see or anything?
No, I'm fine, unless you just want to.
No, just
You don't mind, I guess, recording.
No,
He flew by me, and I was doing like 70, which is, I'll admit, was over the speed limit. So I got behind him and paced him up almost to 85 miles an hour. No lights, no sirens. Follow him down to here after he gets off the interstate. Does almost 50 right here on 394, which I think is like 40, isn't it? Pull up to him next to the light right here on the intersection right down from the old courthouse. Pull up next to him and I ask him why he was going so fast and not using his lights and sirens. And he said, he was on his telephone. And I tried to bring it to his attention. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I tried to bring it to his attention, and he was a smart to me. So I followed him and lost him. He just drove around till he lost me. So I came back up here to file a complaint. Excuse me, ma'am, I'm sorry.
All right, you said, what time was this you said?
Just right before I came up here. I've been up here probably about 35 minutes waiting.
Okay.
He literally just walked in about 10 minutes ago.
So you've been here 35 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. That's just to break
No.
Because basically the way it works as far as for my guys, as supervisor on this shift, when somebody complains, for me that opens up an investigation.
Sure.
To see the validity of that. And
I've got video I can send you.
Actually, I was going to ask to take a look at it.
Sure.
It actually showed the speeds.
Yes, sir.
Another thing, I can't suggest you following an officer anywhere. because the type of calls we respond to and everything, you don't know where that officer's going.
Right.
And As long as you contact the supervisor, if you can give us the area, the time, and the car number, we can pinpoint that exact officer. We can't. If we follow that officer, that's kind of a risk to you because you don't know where they're going. So, you know, again, I'm not trying to point out you're in the wrong run, I'm just pointing out every fact.
Right. But you know, it's not against the law.
I didn't say it was.
No, I know, but I'm just saying
if it was against the law, I'd tell you that.
Well, I know, and the risk, as far as the risk to myself, that's my responsibility.
Right.
I mean, I'm 48 years old and I've made it this far.
We try to help people.
I do, but the help that I've gotten from you all here lately, it's not been too good. That's actually why I picked up a camera and started doing this. Yeah, I had one of your officers try to arrest me over on public property about a week and a half back, saying I was trespassing on private property right behind the old courthouse, which is public property.
Correct.
So he tried to arrest me twice that day, so that's kind of why I'm filming now.
Okay. No, you're fine, but like I said, it's not an issue or we've been pointed out. You're absolutely fine. But I seen that video, got the car number and everything, so I know what officer it is.
Right.
So, just for your knowledge,
Right.
this is your complaint. We're going to go find that officer right now and talk to him. Obviously, I'm going to pull the call log to see if he was responding to something or not.
Well, if it was a simple call because he didn't spend 10 minutes wherever he was. Because I came straight up here, and then he was probably about 15 minutes behind me.
We have to follow all traffic laws.
Yeah,
we do. Unless
absolutely.
We're to emergency call, that's where
right. Oh yeah. And if he would have just had his lights on, it'd been a whole different story. Whole different story. But he didn't.
Okay.
And he was weaving in and out of traffic, not signaling, everything else too. I mean, he didn't obey any traffic laws, any that I noticed. So.
Like I said, sir, we'll talk to him about that. And believe you me, if my officer was in the wrong, it will be handled.
Sure.
The way it's supposed to be.
Sure. I hope so.
And
And I'm not doubting you won't. I know I'm not doubting you won't. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt.
And then obviously, you know, anytime you have.
That's why I even rolled up and asked him before I, even was, I didn't say anything cross. I just, hey, why are you speeding without your license or anything? I'm just asking. And then, well, how do you know I'm not going to a call? He could have just said, I'm going to a call if he really was, wouldn't you think? Instead of giving me a question for an answer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If he had a legitimate call, wouldn't you think he would have just automatically, I'm going to a call? Instead of just going, well, how do you know I'm not going to a call?
Right. Well, and you could probably sit back and think about it too. That one encounter right there could have had 50 different responses back and forth. So.
Truly?
But, go ahead, sir.
Truly? Really?
Yeah.
There would have been 50 different ways to answer me.
I'm not saying exactly 50.
Well, what would have been any other way? I mean, I'm a citizen. I don't deserve to be treated like that. He could have been honest with me. If he would have just said, sir, I'm sorry, I just wasn't paying attention. Hey, it's cool. I do it too. It would have been a totally different thing, but don't give me some line and try to say you was going to a call to try to legitimize something he wasn't legitimate in.
Right. Well, no, and like I said, this whole thing, your whole complaint, I'm going to talk to him about it.
Yeah, I'm not saying you aren't. I'm just saying.
With the 50 responses thing is that we don't have any direct general orders saying what our exact response should be to every question.
No, I know that, but it's just a matter of common courtesy.
And a lot of exchanges, a lot of times can be perfectly fine words. It just comes down to the tone. Now, we do have a general order saying we're to be respectful to other officers and the public at all times. Any dealings we have with the public, we are to be respectful. And I like to think, for the most part, we always are.
And I've been treated great by most of you all. But there's always that one or two. And then, I'm just trying to bring it to y'all's attention because maybe just saying something to him one time will,
And you don't have a right to go 80 miles an hour on the interstate, nor does he.
Right.
But if you notice in your video, that's why I was kind of wanting to watch more to see if there was more in there. Because
listen, okay.
I'm sorry.
Sure, no.
If you say you're at 80 miles an hour, okay, and you're pacing him, then you're at 80, he's at 80, nobody's gaining or losing ground on each other.
Right.
You're gaining on him. Which, if you
I
watch
wasn't
the video,
gaining on him.
Well, if you watch the video,
Not the whole time.
If you watch the video,
Well, you didn't see all the video.
Well, that's what I wanted
There was
to see.
actually a point where he was going close to 90.
All right, I'm gonna go find a card and write that down. And I'll be right back with
All
you.
right.
Okay? Like I said, I'm taking your complaint seriously. Sir.
Oh, I believe you, but it just seems like you're trying to vilify me speeding and everything else.
I'm not nitpicking at all. I'm trying to see what you have.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to click the links in the description to check out the full original video and also visit the Big G Audits channel. Get subscribed and enjoy more of his content.